First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Minnesota hitter Miguel Sano will start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. First offering on its way. Hit hard but foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Byron.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, number 2. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. The next Twin up, Nelson Cruz. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Looking to send him packing again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And the shift. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Now
Mitch
batting.
Garver. No hits in 2 trips to the
Mitch
plate for him in the ball game.
Garver.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Lifted into center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there, and that's the second out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Kepler.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 9-0.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Yankees put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Martin O'Neill wins his third of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game.
from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Division rivals do battle next. David Price will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox, the left fielder, and Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Slow little roller to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 23 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Pretty painless half of the inning all told.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Vasquez on at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tauchman is going to get there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. In now, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And
leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Pedroia.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on down the first baseline. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Martinez takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no. Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Red Sox, the center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. He's around first, heading for two. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
First pitch on its way. Down the line. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The Red Sox are hanging on to a narrow lead, but this game has been a battle fought between two very good ball clubs. Guys, what's at stake in the bigger picture for these two clubs?
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games you have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here. For this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
Now
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Xander.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Pedroia is off at first with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Good battle. Count remains full. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2 and 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. High chopper to third. Urshela charging this one. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Hit down first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Let's go down 1. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 2 for 4.
Mitch Moreland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Guys, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a...
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. So the Bronx Bombers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Zach Britton wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Adam Ottavino hammers down the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox. Martin O'Neill, the native of Ireland, gets the starting nod on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Hit on the ground to third. Urshela gloves it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in, number 23. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Devers, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Red Sox. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 12.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And it takes just one pitch to get the leadoff man here in the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Now here it comes.
With Owings.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Owings has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hicks is under it. 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department.
The second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now,
1-1-1-1.
Softly hit ground ball. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Yankee Stadium. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bogaerts.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Raphael.
First pitch on its way, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in for Boston, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 23.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's up.
Popped up. Encarnacion waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Brock Holt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
At the ball.
Too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
Up.
Him up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Up.
This one up. Encarnacion in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2.
We got time.
Now he'll step off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu has got it, and the side is digging in once again. J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. LeMahieu moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox go down into the box. Number 23 been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in now, Brock Holt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the... Ready now, Chris Owings. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Dylan Betances answers the call from dugout as he'll try to report it.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow and they can break out the brooms.
4-0 the score tonight. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Martin O'Neill earns win number 4 on the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Thursday night baseball on the show
now,
as we come to you from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 62 gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the center fielder, number 49.
Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. 27. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is stepping in for the Jays, number 13. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in, Reese McGuire, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Blue Jays digging in. Jonathan Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very on this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in for his second at bat, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally Standing in, Devin Travis. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Fouled away. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Popped up for Shella as room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Brendel Gritcher. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Maben on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready once again, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He was a ground out victim 44. Last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll digging in to try it again. Devin Travis, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Turned on down the line. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Randall.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch outs now as that in.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second
first pitch coming. Here it is.
Villar.
And that's in there for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss. Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Maben is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Mark Trumbo
is put in play to the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now for the O's, Dwight Smith Jr.
The designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready now for Baltimore. DJ Stewart. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Hanser Alberto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
1-1.
Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So So it's back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, will be the next to bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony Santander.
Villar aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here comes another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's it to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
This year against right-handed pitching, Trumbo is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Dwight Smith Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And here's Renato Nunez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Renato Nunez becomes the first out of the inning. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben is there. 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jonathan Villar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 down. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. 1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Mark Trumbo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch outs now as that. So striding in, Renato Nunez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Chance Sisco. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Striding in once again, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Heading out towards shallow right. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leave one. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
8-2 tonight's final. Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Judge. He's there and records the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
High and deep to right. Judge looks up, and it's gone. Cody Bellinger has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extended his hitting streak.
The catcher, number 16.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
6-4 the outcome today. The Yankees posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Chad Green earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.